Well, it's Tuesday morning, September 14th, 2021. I see I already have someone in here. And it's sunrise and the hope and the promise of another day, another blessing, whether we deserve it or not. Good morning, Walter. Morning, Jimmy Meeks, Tim in Tampa, Florida. All of you coming in. Uh, those of you who listened to my live stream yesterday were probably, at least I had some questions about when I said I worry about if I will pass this test. And I thought I should probably come on this morning and explain what I meant by that. In the description box are two scriptures, one from Psalms and one from John, and they bear directly on what I said yesterday. You don't have to look at those now, but maybe after we're done. What I fear is not that I will cave and submit to this tyranny, this supposed health procedure, this GMI, so that I can enjoy what privileges they give us after they've taken our rights away, which they're supposed to protect, and then grant back to us privileges, which is evil and which we need to stand against with all of our might, mind, and strength. That's not what I was referring to. Remember, I have a military background and a police background, and I know what has to be done, whether it be by God or through the hands of his servants. I know what has to be done, and it's that I fear. It's that I worry I will not pass the test upon. It's not just the things that we may have to do to protect our loved ones, and make no doubt about it, I will do that. Nah, there's not much I can do for family members or friends that choose to go along with the system. But for the little ones, for the young ones, and for those that don't want this, we need to stand in defense of them at all costs. And what that means is not something I really want to do. So that's the first thing that I worry about, that I may not pass the test. I think what I think about that is already obvious. God is my judge. I've talked about it ad infinitum. It is, and I'm not going to talk much about it here on YouTube directly, because you might be trying to get me to say something that will end up getting this taken down, and then the main message I have will be missed. But just suffice it to say that GMI is evil. All right. Now, the second thing I'm worried about is what my eyes will see and my ears will hear as this proceeds, and the evil ones start to destroy the lives of all around us. As I've often said, I've seen some of the documents of the secret societies who planned this back in the 1850s, and some of the horrible things, and I've given you a little insight and vision into what some of those are and how horrible they are. And they have no compunction in pulling it out, because remember, the scripture says they will think they are doing God a favor by killing you. And it depends on what God they worship, of course, because the God of life doesn't want this. He just withdraws his protection and allows them to do what they're going to do, that they may fill the cup of their destruction up to filling, to the full line, so that they have no excuse when he does destroy them. But those are the two things I fear. What I may have to do and what I'm committed to do if they come after my loved ones and my friends, and my loved ones and friends ask for that protection. Certainly the little ones, whether or not they ask for it. And secondly, what my eyes will see and my ears hear as this destruction that these evil men perpetrate across the face of the earth. So as this new day dawns, I wanted you to know exactly where I'm coming from when I say that I worry if I will pass the test. Yes, I hope that I do righteous judgments and righteous actions. But you've got to understand that when things get to this desperation, sometimes there's a thing called going berserk. I don't think I'd ever go there. I've held enough others back from that. But in the heat of desperation, things happen, and you hope that you don't do the wrong thing, especially for the wrong reason. Okay. That's all I have for you this morning. I wanted you to see the dawn, because every day is a blessing and a promise. Every newborn baby that they don't kill, even the ones that they do kill, there's still a promise that God sends, that He still knows that we're still worth something in His eyes. Not the likes of Gates and Fauci and Schwab and those who run the UN and Biden. Again, I'll even include Trump. And if you don't understand that, you're being deceived. That's all I have this morning. I hope you all have a great day out here. No, that's great, Republic Overwatch. I don't feel what I will have to do. I feel what I might become. Exactly. That's another good way of saying it. That's a very good way of saying it. Because when you are forced to do things that you would not normally do, it does things to your mind and your heart and your soul. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the movie Patriot. You'll understand. And understand how Mel Gibson in that, his character, he doesn't want to go where he has to go. One of the things he says is, I would rather have one tyrant 2,000 miles away than 2,000 tyrants 1 mile away. Everybody take care. Talk to you later.